Alright, so most of you guys know me as Hellberg Fan Dan here. I am doing a 12-hour stream, going to be doing a franchise mode for a 12-hour. I'm only going to play the first and last game of the NHL and AHL season. Outside of that, I will do a complete draft makeup, and we'll see where my team goes. Alright, so we're going to take a look here with Start New. And this is completely unedited. If any music is played, I do not own the rights to the music. Just gotta do a lot of shit to keep me awake for 12 hours. Alright, so we're gonna go classic. Name. Alright, so I exceeded my 12 lead, so I'm gonna go... Alright, so that fits. Nashville, it's in the title. Realignment. Alright, so in my realignment, I do one thing every time, and it irritates the liver-loving crap out of me. I put, Columbus and Boston get switched because I believe Columbus should be where Buffalo is, and Boston should be where, or Boston and Buffalo should switch per the realignment. It would make for a more interesting, atmosphere. And why Tampa's even in the East, I don't know, but we'll go from there. Alright, so we're gonna do fantasy draft, salary cap off, GM firing off. I don't want to get fired. Alright, waivers on, morale meetings on, I would do a relocation, but it's not really worth my time. I'll put it on just for the shits and ha-has if I get bored and want to do a relocate. So, alright, I have my own quick setup. The only thing I do change is everything to classic. Difficulty should be moved to pro. Alright. When you play with family and friends, yeah. You put it on rookie. Alrighty, so let's start. Alright, off top, note, I'm a huge Ovechkin and Predators fan. I do have a few favorite players throughout the league, but I'm going to pick I'm going to do random 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, okay, I'm going to do 5 because I just don't like the first pick, so I'll pick at 10. That's no problem. Okay, so already off the board, of course, McDavid goes 1, Kucherov 2, Carlson, Stamkos, all those guys already off the board. So here, I'm going to take, Evgeny Malkin. On my next setup, we're going to look at... Okay, so Holtby's taken. They're starting to take goalies. PK was taken. Alright, we're going to take a look here. I have a setter. Oh, my creative players ended up in here somehow. Alrighty then. Alright, so the guy I'm gonna pick here, I should probably take it the next round, but really I'm looking right now to see what I got. Yes, you're seeing it right. My friends all made their created characters. I didn't switch back to the natural roster. That's my fault. Um, I thought I did last night, but apparently I was too tired and I forgot. So, given all of that, we're gonna look here and I'm going to take Rasmus Ristolainen. I feel like that would be a good spot right now. Alright, number 10 here. I might as well grab my goalie while I still got the chance. Oh, Pekka's gone, huh? So I'm left with some interesting choices here, and the obvious one is to go young. But I'm gonna take a stab here and take a look at what everything that's out there. I do see Thatcher Demko, which, given I might go older if I can get one more round out of it, get a guy like Korpisalo, or cause your guys like Anderson and Lundqvist and all them, you want them to be able to do certain things. Crawford, he already has a cup. I'm strictly trying to stick to guys who don't have cups. So, I mean, Dubnyk doesn't have one. But I'll go, like I said, I will go with Connor Hellebuyck just on the safe side. Alright, right here I'm about to pick, so since Milstad's still there, I am gonna grab Tolvanen. That was my Predators pick. I know that. Alright, so I'm trying to draft young Derek Stepan, Wisconsin boy. That's a Johansson pick. I know I haven't picked a right wing yet. That's my next thing. I will probably pick up either Victor Arvidsson if he's not off the board, or let's see, we got Oshie and we've got Dadonov, Zuccarello, Hornquist, Simmons. Okay, Arvidsson is there. So what I'm going to do is I will grab Victor Arvidsson here just to go keep with that young thing. I'm trying to draft young. I want young players. I want them to be able to play well. With guys, I mean, if you look at my roster, it's literally Malkin, Ristolainen, Hellebuyck. I do need to go defense, so let's see what's out there for our defenseman. I see Anton Strawman, or a Matt Niskanen. I see Oshie still there. I feel like I got a while before I have to pick them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look here. I see Casey Milstad. I believe that is his name. Yes, it is Casey Milstad. Pierre Dubois. Pierre-Luc Dubois. Then you have Elias Patterson. Nick Bukestad, that's kind of a iffy one because he's had an up and down on his career. Um, so what we're gonna do here is we will go with Milstad. Um, like I said, I do need to pick one more goalie, one more defenseman at least for like my tops. So my top defenseman here, I'm gonna go old. To put with Ristolainen would be Chara. I know it sounds wacky, but it'll work. Um, Nikita Zaitsev, that'll be another pick that may come back to bite me, but we'll go from there. Um, like I said, now we're gonna take a look at goalies. It's tricky once you get to this area because certain times you pick a guy you want to see lift a cup. So here, I'm gonna go. Okay. I'm actually gonna take a chance here and go with Eric Comrie. Played most of the season for the Moose. The Moose got knocked out by Rockford, the Rockford Ice Hogs. That was it was a shocker for me. Not so much a shocker for me all the way, but alright. So Ryan Miller's still on the board. I have 3 defensemen. I need wingers. Um, right now, I won't touch that contract. So on this one alone, Ryan Hartman seems to be my choice here. Blackhawks got traded to the Predators at the deadline for a first and a third round pick. Also a player named Eitzel, Victor Eitzel. Alright, so I have my right winger. I'm gonna look left winger right now. Jimmy Vesey, that's young. Alright, so I'm gonna go back up to the top here and take a look around. There's Kelly Yarncroc, Jaromir Jagr, Tom Wilson, Martin Burke. Not a surprise to see him there. Devon Smith-Pelly. Once you get down here a little bit, I mean, I don't see. Okay, I'm gonna go here and grab Austin Watson. I know that right now I'm kind of like ing a lot of it, and that's not really a good thing, but oh well. Um, Alright, so I'm gonna grab Brian Miller right here. That'll put Comrie in the AHL. From here, I'm probably gonna sim just because I got no viewers, and I was hoping to have a viewer by now, but you know, that's life. That's all it'll ever be. Um, sim to the next user pick. I'm kind of curious to see what the computer wanted me to pick. So they picked Johnny Boychuk up. Next pick, I'm going to grab. Backus because I feel like he could be a great fourth line center for a cup team. Mama went to the store. And now I'm going to sim the rest of the draft due to the fact that I picked... What? You gotta wait. Come here, buddy. Okay. Go sit, buddy. I'll bring you a drink as soon as I'm done. Alright, so as soon as I'm done with this, you know, being a parent, gotta take a few seconds. Make sure the kids got food and water. Kinda. Water is more important. Alright, so I did my draft. Let's see what I got here. Past Backus, they picked Petrovic, Nieto, Daniel Sedin, Miller, Carl Hagelin, Borgman, Goodrow, Texier, Luzin, Laxonen, one of the Reinhardt brothers, AJ Greer, Tucker Pullman, Fitzgerald, Balasity, Valev, and Kosmachuk. Looking at my roster, it doesn't look great, but you never know what's in free agency after these things. So, well, there's the pop-up. Alright, so off top, like I said, I'm going to go to free agency. You guys can mull over the top, probably like 12, I think it is. Anyway, I'm probably going to try and sign Spanza and Niels and Hartnell and Ward and Fisher and Yager and probably Garrison and Girardi as well. So we'll see from there. Dubinsky probably too. Alrighty, I'm back. Got the kid water, got myself something to drink. Alright, let's go back a second now that I looked at free agency. Let's see trades and see what I have in trade bait in a weird way. Alright, so I have not really all that much. I mean, I have Milstead. I could trade him. I'm going to take a look here. Alright. Alright, so I need at least two left wings. I need at least 2 right wings. And a lot of help on defense. As far as goalie goes, I do need to sign 1 more. So, let's go from here. I see that I'm hopeful So hopefully my get it. Hopefully my free agency stuff does the trick here. All right, so free agents. Just off top, Jason Spezza. Give him a little more. Give him the 2 years, 50,000 over. Um, and I like guys like Hansel. They have a lot of use, even if they get sent to the minors. All right, so like I said, I needed a left wing and right wingers. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the two. I'm gonna give them 25 or 25.50. 3 years for 25.50. Same thing for Gaborik here, but Gaborik's only getting 2. When I get to my right wingers, off top my picks will be Ward. Give him a little more. Alright, so Eric Gabranson, that's gonna be like that whole. Alright, goalies. As far as goalies go, alright, so my left wingers I've offered contracts to are Hartnell and Gaborik, Ward and Yager. Then I have Gabranson, Girardi, Hamhuis, Berglasov, and then Dublenko, and then Michael Kipney. Regarding my goalies are Troy Groshnik. I'm from Milwaukee. He's from Brookfield. Not real, like a 15-minute drive. Right, centers, Spezza and Hansel. That'll help. We'll go from there. Goaltending's not really a big worry for me. So we're gonna see here. Advanced day. My owner, he wants me to acquire one upcoming pick for one first round pick from the draft, and he wants me to beat the Blackhawks. Not exactly looking optimistic from my owner's standpoint here. Alright, so the budget. A lot of you people don't do the budget. Me, I put all my money in the arena. Alright, so I'm gonna hold a team meeting here. We're gonna see what we got. But first off, I want you all to play for your fucking jobs. I am a very harsh GM. I want people to understand that that's how I am. That's who I am. I am a harsh person. I'm straight to the point. Okay, so we're there with that. Alright. Next day. Auto assign promotions. Not really a big promo guy. Never really a fan of promotions. It brings in fans that aren't fans, and it's not like they really ever stay as a fan. It makes it very difficult. Everybody I offered a contract signs. I'm a contender. He wants me to make the first rounds of the playoffs, beat the Blackhawks. Of course, you want me to make it to the first round of the playoffs, so I can do that. That's no problem. That is gonna change this video feed a little bit. It's gonna be earlier I said that I was only gonna play the first games. I'm going to sim every game now, and that includes AHL as well. So now I'm going to look at my trade proposals, because I do have 5 roster spots open, but you never know who might be out there. Now, as far as that goes, I know that I am a big fan of minor league hockey, and okay, I'm looking around right now because I don't want to be stuck. So looking around, alright, so in my opinion, in AHL hockey, you need a guy like your Cody Fransons of the world. Reinhardt never really was a fan. Andreas Borgman. I watched him during the playoffs, and he irritated me. Part of making trades in this game, you always see if you could get a 5th or a 7th round pick, because you never know what's going to go in those rounds. Plus, you can trade your 7th round picks for minor leaguers later on. Alright, as far as goalies go, that's good. Defensive players, that's good. Alright, so he had a great showing in the Cup finals. So what I'm going to do is Johnny Boychuk, you're out of here, along with Miller. And what I want for it back is actually something very interesting. Let's see what else you have. Ben Bishop. Tommy Kuhnhackl. Mason Appleton is the other part, along with a 4th round pick. And of course they take the trade because, you know, the Rangers are fucking idiots. Alright, so now back to looking at goalies. Nope. So Ovechkin's with the Flyers. I wonder how that would stick with Flyer fans. Alright, so oh good lord. Alright, so I'm a big Jimmy Olenny fan. That's probably why his stats are so high. On average, he's a 64. But I believe that he's more of a top 4 defensive defenseman. Just always gets hurt. Alright. Alright, so some of the reason I did take Comrade, because he is young, and he's a starter. He's good trade bait. Kind of like losing here, and guys like your Ilya Toivonens. But Toivonen will be in my minor league system, along with probably Milstad, and I'll probably have Hansel down there, given all that. So, Fitzgerald, yeah, you're good too. Another thing I want to do is give up a 2023 second round pick. And then a 2022 third. Alright, so Sakura, Neil, Okposo. Neil and Okposo would actually be a decent pickup. I always thought of Okposo or Neil as kind of equals, so let's see what they want, and we'll go from there. They want Hellbuck, not gonna happen. They want Tolvanen, not gonna happen. Yeah, you're telling me about that little bastard. That contract is nuts. Alright, so the Capitals are rebuilding. Alex Mogilny, that is my created character. I was a big Mogilny fan back in the day. Matt Hoffman. Pastrnak. Verana. Verana and Pastrnak would actually be a really good team together, but with Pavel Zacha and Verana, if I could take both of them, call up Brian Miller. I honestly think I could get a first round pick out of somebody for one of them, if not a first round pick out of them for Casey Milstad, because Tolvanen's the one I really wanted. I have Tolvanen. Zacha's not the one I really wanted, but I could get him. Daniel Sedin, so if I go there, and as it looks, I could get Anaheim's first. Alright, so Detroit's rebuilding even in a fantasy draft, which is scary. So I'm going to take their second and third for the next 2 years. That ought to build me up a little bit. If not, just the second and third. Second for the next 2 years. Since they're hopeful, I'll see if they'll do a straight up 1-for-1. Nope, of course not. They want more. Oh, don't they always want more? Alright, so Casey Milstad, I ended up with the Oilers' first round pick for the year. Looking at their roster, Yost, Ryan Donato. That's gonna be one that I'm gonna have to steal away. Sorry. Alright, so I got 8 roster spots open. What I'm going to do now is start working on my AHL roster. Well, let's first off look at this, because to be bluntly honest, I still see Dubinsky here. I see Soderberg. I see Travis Sajak. I see Brent Sutter. I see Plekanec. I see Fisher. So Fisher, I offered him a contract. Scotty Upshaw offered him a contract. Offered him a contract along with Kyler Ennis. And then from there, I'm just gonna do let's see who's willing to take 2 ways and go from there. Up top. Alright, so off top, Victor Spedberg's one guy that sticks out for me. He is a 6... I was gonna say 7, but 6'8" defenseman. Those guys don't come along too often. Alright, so I see Anthony Boteto. Another good defenseman for AHL. Matt Donovan, the Milwaukee Admirals, where I'm from, just signed him. So 2-year deal. And then goalies. Looking at goalies, I see Louis Domingue. Louis Domingue is, at best, sketchy at times. But I'm going to take a look here and see what I can get for an AHL goalie. Now you've got your Jared Crows, Leland Irvings, and your Anders Lindbacks of the world. So what I'm going to take here is I'm going to bounce that back up to the top. And I am going to try and sign Louis Domingue here for 2 years, 825. Grab your Teemu Palkins of the world. Bobby Butler, the Olympic surprise. And then bust. Linus Clausen, if you ever get a chance, this guy's a shootout and puck handling specialist. And then just because I like the guy, he seemed always cool to me, so there we go. I don't know how many signed, but I was just signing guys for the shit of it. So now I'm gonna sim to my regular season. Alright, so Mike Fisher went to the Coyotes. Ouch, you turned on the Predators for the Coyotes? Yeesh. Aginla for the Rangers, of course. Ennis, rejected. Alright, so looking at my roster officially, I'm gonna go through and set up everything momentarily, look at everything. Oh god, Gabrick was hurt. Alright, so let's go to player morale here. My captain of my AHL team is Joe Balasendi. He's a 2-way forward with 2 years NHL and AHL experience. Oh god, that plus minus. Just remember, being captain on my team is a big responsibility. Now, as far as my team goes, yep, that's going to go the same for you, Evgeny Malkin. Yager, shut the hell up. You always have a problem in a locker room. Alright, so, looking at that and everything else, I should be pretty close to roster moves. Yep, looking at roster moves going forward, I have 21 of 23, all 23 spots are locked up. Ryan Donato, you are going to the minors. I'm sorry, you're not NHL ready. Plus, what's the point of holding three? Center, 2 extra centers, no point in it at all. Alright, defenseman. I know I should be holding an extra defenseman. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, I am holding an extra defenseman. My AHL and NHL. Alright, so my AHL goes Troy Grosnick and Louis Domingue. And then my NHL goes Connor Hellebuyck and Ryan Miller. Given defensive status, it's probably going to be pretty tight on defense, but that's okay. Obviously, my first line is going to be Arvidsson, Sedin, and Malkin, followed by Johansson, Hartnell, and Ward, and then Yager, Gaborik, and Backes. So you could call that third line the old man line. Spezza on the fourth, Hagelin, and Ryan Hartman. So let's see if that's actually how it turned out, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm in my AHL right now. Best line. Alright, so my best lines are Linus Clausen, like I said, puck handling specialist. He's 31 years old, never going to make it to the NHL. Ryan Donato, just an up-and-comer. For Jacob Verana, Matt Nieto. Oh my god, my AHL is stacked. I did a really good job of building an entire franchise based all the way up. Boteto, Gabranson, Kempney, Donovan, Pullman. That is a stout defensive line. Now looking at goalies, Grosnick and Domingue, that's iffy. Scratches are okay, scratches are Timo Pulkkinen, which is a surprise actually. Eric Thrall, AJ Greer. I honestly don't think he'll live up to the hype that he had. Rant Valev, and that's my NHL scratches. My AHL scratches are Jason Spezza, Pavel Zacha, and Christian Djoos. Okay, so looking from there, we'll go look at our lineup in the NHL. I did call it. Interesting. Alright, so looking at this, it goes Sedin, Malkin, Arvidsson. That's actually pretty decent. Gaborik, Johansson, Yager. I honestly hope that goes well. Hartnell, Backes, Ward. Yikes. That third and fourth line are pretty grindy-ish. Alright, so I always do this. It irritates the ever-loving fuck out of me. Okay, well, all of those are right-handed shot defensemen. Alright, so looking at that. Goalies. Both of my goalies are 6'3 plus. Christian Djoos, Hagelin, and Spezza on the scratching block. I honestly think with all of the picks that I have, I could probably go pick up a right winger or, yeah, somebody younger on that right side. If anybody's watching suggestions upon trades, I'm looking at the blocks right now, and I see Bufflin. Konotnin and Yakupov. Nikolai Svedberg. I wonder if I give up. Just a lot of this should be enough. Brigid, maybe a Kyle Poso kind of. Oh my god, you don't want to make this move, you are on crack. Alright, so I did open up 3 roster spots. I do need a 3rd string goalie. Kinda realized I only had 4. For the AHL, holy crap, it's a left-handed shot defenseman. Got decided. Alright, and then now my goalie. Goalies are iffy. Let's see what we got here. Condon, Gulag. Alright, let's look at AHL starting goalies. Anybody? Nicklas Backstrom. Jesus H. Christ. Nicklas Backstrom, you will become part of my organization. Alright, so I only signed 3 players. Alright, so roster moves available. I know that I have to step into the building area. Next, actually, that's one other thing I am gonna do. Because I will get bored playing as the Predators. So what I'm gonna do? Can't propose right now, but I will upgrade. I'm not upgrading anything. I'm just gonna put money aside. Repair. Alright, so moving forward onto this day, regarding holding a team meeting, everybody's stats went down, but now everybody's back up. Some guys leveled out. Oh my god, it's stressful. Alright, so again, you are going up. That is the one thing I will not do, and that is let you sit in the AHL and rot. Alright, so Zaka, you go down due to the fact that Aginla does have a higher overall than you. So that'll change that. Oh my god, what did I do to myself here? Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's good. That's good. And that's okay. Okay, so best lines. Donato, Zaka, Linus, Clausen, Tolvin, and Mueller, Verana, Fitzgerald, Nieto, Watson, Mason, Appleton, AJ Greer, and Spencer Kosmachuk, or Scott Kosmachuk, Spencer Kosmachuk's, different sport, sorry. Eric Branskin, Anthony Potato. I call him Tony because he calls himself Tony all the time. Michael Kipney, Sved, other known as Victor Svedberg, Tucker Pullman, Matt Donovan. Can't really beat that defense as far as goaltending goes. Still good. My scratches still sit as followed as not really great players, but not horrible. They're guys that are serviceable in the AHL. The NHL guys are Christian Juice, Spencer, and Hagelin. Those are all guys actually on my teams I would actually not have scratched on an average, but I am going to cut one. I'm going to play the first 3 games with my normal roster, and then I'm going to start cutting guys in and out for fitting guys in, see where guys go, getting games in, so that nobody gets to, oh, I didn't get to play, kind of thing. So my first game is at Columbus. Let's go simulate. I always simulate the first 2 and then go from there. So first game, it is 2-1. It is 4-2. I'm going to jump in right here, and we're gonna see how this goes. Mail came. Mail came. Hit. Mama! Don't get the fuck away from me.
If you're just with us, it's been a tremendous bit of hockey so far.
Alright, so
opening face-off of the third period has started it. Takes that pass. A good stick there, so no complete pass. Not a hit. Ristolainen's ability around the league is eye-catching, but when he uses the body, everybody takes note. And it's a one-goal game.
alright, so I'm gonna pause here a second. I gotta go check the mail.
third period.
Scored by number 34, Victor.
The Blue Jackets want to generate something up the wing. To Landeskog. He throws it there, directing that one to Malkin.
1 minute 40.
Moving it on up the wing. Great scoring chance here. Point blast. Another solid glove save.
Alright, that's it. I can't handle that.
A little under 4 minutes have passed. The Blue Jackets have just buckled once, but they still have a one-goal lead. The puck is free, now taken up by Daniel Sedin. Good defensive play into eye at center ice. Lets it go. Oh, what a glove he's got there. Gets in. What a
Trip.
move.
2 minutes. Power play.
Columbus is given a 2-minute minor for tripping.
I'm going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
Good play. Alright,
Initial
so
attempt on the power play.
Columbus penalty.
They win it.
25, Darnell Nurse. 2 minutes.
One timer. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance.
When you're screened like that, you just have to hope it hits you.
there's another one.
Nashville's got their man over on the delayed call, and the goalie rests at the bench. Looks for room. Out to the point. Point to Chara.
Alright, so it's going to be 1 minute and 31 seconds out of 5 on 3.
The Buffaloes have been handed a minor penalty for tripping. The Predators go on the power play for the very first time. Let's see, who do you believe this guy?
Wow.
Halverson's got it on his stick, trying to clear.
Oh,
near the
shit.
line. Scooped up by Johansson. Pitching it to Malkin. Solid defensive position. Oh, what a hit. There is a code for these things. Play is stopped. There is a signal. We just wanted to see who it is he's taking off. The Predators get their first power play of the game. Score! And the game is even.
Yager.
Oh, what a quick release on that snapper.
I don't know how he can be in.
Position, Eddie. I got a clean look at this. That is a perfectly placed shot.
Just over 6 minutes have passed here in the third. The
Alright,
Wings
so I
have
tied the game and I'm still on the power play here. Jaromir Jagr, huh? Jagr! Anybody up for some Jagr bombs?
ran into the defense. He's lost it. Gains the zone. Thrown to the slot. Score!
Presence of mind to get to the front of the net, open up, and one time it didn't pass the goaltender.
Yadler's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
The Predators have broken the tie here in the third period. So what will be their philosophy now? Probably see it from this opening faceoff. A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck.
Assisted by number 68,
He's got that pass at the point. That hit somebody.
Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 36 seconds.
The Blue Jackets up the wing, lug the puck. Carries it to the corner. Score! And this one is tied. scores here. Neutralized face-off win. Predators luck that along up the wing. Through the corner. Up to one lead. It's long.
Time of the goal.
Has that point pass as well. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Ranks one. Dominance right now.
Really?
Will be handed out.
Fuck.
Going to the box, and the call is tripped. Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. Hard hit for possession. Skate kick out of the scrum. Right where the boards turn, he's got it. Shoots.
If we had games like this go off, nobody would be talking about how difficult it is to score goals anymore in the National Hockey League.
Oh, what a mean hit that one was. That's probably going to bring an answer.
The Mares is feeling the effects of that hit, Doc.
Good.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. He's alone. Freezes play.
This one isn't over, Doc, but we'll take a minute to look ahead on the schedule. And I don't see any easy games for these guys. They've got to keep their foot down on that pedal.
Nashville's got it. Blocked away. The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Back and forth they go between the points. Score!
Oh, that shot was heavy and dangerous. Good thing it didn't hit anybody.
Ward's displayed some sweet hands. That's a soft dish right on the tape.
The Predators are ahead in this game by 1. And the clock shows not that much time to go in the third period. They've got the draw.
Scored shorthanded by number
Not loose
42.
because it didn't get out. It's his here.
By number 42.
Outstanding save. Great
Time of the
save.
goal. 10 minutes, 46
Now it's
seconds.
directed to Ward. Looking to Backus. Takes a shot. Stays onside to the middle. Nashville starting from their own zone. Ward's got it on his stick, trying to get it out of there. Columbus leads the defensive zone.
Skate with your head up.
Continuing on through center ice. He is shut right off.
We thought he was going to escape there. He got knocked on his backside pretty solidly. Oh, I can see that coming, Doc. That was a huge hit. Guys, bone-jarring hit here. He was hurt immediately. Blue Jackets are down a man on the bench. A player's gone back to the locker room. I'll try and get you some information later.
The Predators get the draw. One-timer. He staggered it. The Blue Jackets control the play through the neutral zone. Snapping a pass to Hansel. Pass up that right wing, and he's got it. Brings a shot. Great save, point blank.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
Around through the corner. Shoots. Has it picked up. Good intercept. Nice tip of the pass. Trying to go to Arvidsson. Two sticks together, it goes to the offense. Closed off effectively and sealed. Terrific challenge, outstanding save. What a ripper! Great glove save.
What a glove save. He showed him the glove and he took it away.
Ooh, damn.
And for sure, the task is taken here.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. But now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
Good night.
Over with one last resounding punch, but what did you think of it?
Thought it was pretty even throughout, but at the end, certainly you have to give the nod to the big punch. More times You drop your gloves like that, you're going to spend at least 5 minutes in the box.
Columbus is down a man. The trainer's already in the locker room. The players there getting evaluated.
Just a hair under 4 minutes still to go in the third. We had a tie game until just moments ago. It's a one-goal contest. Into the attacking end. Breakaway.
5-minute major for fighting.
Columbus charges ahead to
16 minutes, 10 seconds.
Oh, broke it up. Moving into Arvidsson. And they've got it again. Making headway through the neutral zone. Late in the game, the outcome is still in doubt. Puffy right ahead.
Period.
Oh, and the pass wouldn't go. Outstanding save. Just on reputation, you can smell a goal there. And a save. Pass attempt to Avery. Thrown in. Puck picked up here. Two flares flat to the boards.
Well, that's going to hurt. That is a solid.
Yeah, I set him up.
By full jarring hit here, he was hurt immediately. Columbus's trainer just walked straight by me here down to the locker room. There's a player in there already getting evaluated.
Does not get any more dramatic than this. 4 feet by 6. Yawning open at one end, hoping for an advantage at the other. Hey, Ray, what's going on down there?
Word from the home team's locker room is they're going to be short a player for the rest of the night. The injury occurred a while ago. He will not return.
On the lead, lost it.
19 minutes, 22
Looking for
seconds.
options up the wing. The Blue Jackets, terrific save with no reaction time whatsoever.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Net open, he scores!
That empty net goal. Send the fans to the exits.
Time to go home. The empty netter will wrap this thing up.
And they've taken that face off between the blue lines and white. That plays offside, and so back to some place with the face.
Cody Francis, and by number 37, Connor Cody. Time of the goal, 19 minutes,
One
43
last
seconds.
risky attempt to get back in this game. Pull the
323.
goalie, put an extra man out.
Support.
You should win the face-off, or you're in trouble. The Blue Jackets have control of the puck in their own end. Great defensive job. What a hit.
Nugent Hopkins is not going to get up very quickly after that. That was a solid hit.
And they've won that draw. Oh!
That shot exploded off the stick and he just missed.
All right.
That's the end of the game.
Ugh.
The Blue Jackets gave a good effort. They went with 6 attackers. Didn't pay off.
All right, gotta make some. I'm gonna redo my fantasy draft. Didn't exactly like how that turned out. I should have took my like the 4th or 5th pick in that draft. Made it a hell of a lot easier for me. So, update on that. I do actual roster, so I'm going to annex this video. It will be deleted. So, like I said, I'm going to end this broadcast.